This is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for our October 2015 Libra Tarot Scope. And as I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. And for the beginning of the month, we'll take a card from the top. For the middle, we'll take a card from the center. And for the end of the month, we will take a card from the bottom. And let's see how this adds up for you, Libra. For the month of October, we're starting the month out with the Six of Pentacles. And it's a woman with scales in one hand. She's dropping pentacles in the hands of people down here that look like they're less fortunate than her. Okay? And in this card, what I see, what I get from Spirit is there's some type of darkness maybe, okay, in the beginning of the month. Okay? And what you may need to do is to try to help someone else that's less fortunate than you, okay? And if it's you, okay, that needs the help, I'm sure someone somehow is going to repay you for your good deeds that you may have done for them in the past, okay? And what we need to remember in the beginning of the month, I mean, this may be you getting assistance from someone that's more fortunate than you are at this time. Or you may be the one giving assistance to someone else. Okay, this is a card of generosity. This is a card of assisting people when they need it. You know, maybe donating to charity, donating your time. Okay, sometimes your time is worth so much to people. You may not think that it's much, but you can't buy time. Just taking time out to listen to someone who needs to vent, someone who needs to just express or communicate what's bothering them inside, that may make such a big difference in their life in the beginning of October. Or maybe it's someone who's down on their luck that could use a few bucks. Donate some money to charity. Maybe donate some clothes, cleaning out your closet, you know, and dropping them off at maybe a Goodwill store. At the beginning of October, you're going to be asked to be charitable and to give something to someone who is down on their luck. In the middle of the month, we have the Ace of Wands. And when I look at the Ace of Wands, it's just that. It's one wand, okay? And the hand is holding it out. Very simple picture, but very, very meaningful, okay? The Ace of Wands is telling you to be creative and to be courageous and confident, okay? And it's saying now is the time. Okay, this wand is telling you now is the time to nurture your abilities of being bold and strong, and, you know, allow your enthusiasm to be your guide in the middle of the month to try new things. Okay, be eager, have the courage, a sense of adventure. You may start something up in the middle of the month. Maybe you're planning a trip. Maybe you want some adventure in your life. Maybe you're starting a new business. Okay, but what you're going to need in the middle of the month is going to be a sense of boldness, a sense of strength and enthusiasm. And, you know, sometimes you will become this way by giving, because when you give to people who can't help you out or give back, it just makes you feel so much more whole inside, that you're able to make a difference in someone else's life. Okay, and that confidence you get and that feeling of warmth inside for being charitable in the beginning of the month is going to allow you to be more courageous in the middle of the month. However, whatever it is that you're taking on in the middle of the month, okay, be careful, because by the end of the month, okay, see this Ten of Swords, okay, and I'm thinking that maybe this was some type of mental adventure, some type of mental creativity, something you were planning on taking on in the middle of the month that may just be a done deal. Okay, when we look at these swords, okay, whatever it was that you were courageous in going after or adventurous, you know, at the end of the month, I'm concerned about the swords, because when you see this woman with the swords, I mean, she's laying on her back. The swords are all over the front of her body. It's a very, how could I say, very serious scene here. Okay, and basically, there's been some type of a long battle, okay, that comes to an end at the end of the month. Okay, and you're going to need to just allow this to dissolve, okay? You had high expectations in the middle of the month, but this here, it's telling you it's done. Don't continue to beat a dead horse. This is something that's not meant to be. Okay, something comes to a definite end. Okay, there may be some type of loss at the end of the month. This is a done deal. This is an idea that has outrun its course. Okay, and it's time to switch to something else. So whatever you tried to pursue in the middle of the month with such courageousness and determination, this is telling you here it's not going to pan out. It might have been a great idea at one point, but this is telling me that it's over. It's not worth pursuing. It wasn't a good idea, I guess, after all. Okay, and it's going to come to an end. And this is telling us to, just start again and leave the past behind. This is a sign that the worst is over. So it's not considered a failure, because if you learn something from it, it's always a good thing. Okay, all of the lessons that we learn are good, whether they're good or bad. We learned something from it. We got something out of it. It's knowledge we could use. But this right here is your idea or your plans have been shot down. It's over and done. This is done. Start in a different direction. Okay, the worst is over. Start anew. And I'm sure you'll come up with something else that's going to be bigger and better than whatever this was that you were trying to pursue. If you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel because I'll be back.